Hey guys, Nintendo Hodge back here with a video. I just want to say I'm feeling a heck of a lot better now than I did over the last couple of weeks. I had a wicked cold that ran through the family and it's gone now and I feel 100% better. So thank you for bearing with me in my last video where I sounded horrible, but I wanted to get it done and out so I didn't get anything too backlogged. Over the course of the last couple weeks, I also noticed that my sub count actually surpassed 100 subs, and I'm sitting at, as this video is being recorded, 120 subs. So thank you very much to everybody out there that subs and watches my videos. I appreciate it. I've only been doing the YouTube scene since about August now of last year. So to get all those people subbed and who enjoy watching my videos and comment and like, thank you very, very much. I don't think I'm going to do a subscriber contest right now at this moment. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do one down the road when I hit 200 or maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know, maybe it's just a little cliche to do the 100 subscriber contest. I just don't feel I need to do one right now. I do appreciate everybody for watching in that, and eventually I will do one. So thank you again very much. 120 subscribers. Awesome. Super duper happy. So going back to a few videos ago, I had a bunch of goals that I listed on what I wanted to complete or do over the course of the year of 2016. And one of those goals is to complete games that I start. And I'm happy to say that I can knock 2 games off the list that I've completed now in this year. The first one was Pokemon X. I completed that the other day. I got a message from Fraser from Party Play Gaming saying that he got himself a copy of Pokemon X or Pokemon Y, and that he wanted to know if I had it and we'll hook up and play on the 3DS, and I did. And I started the game about 2.5 years ago when it first came out, and I didn't beat it, so I plugged it in, turned it on, and lo and behold, I was right at the final where you go through and fight all the Pokemon Masters. So I just sat down that night and it took me about an hour and I beat it and became the Pokemon champion. So awesome to me for doing that. Thanks for Fraser for kicking me in the butt to get that completed. And then one of the other games I've completed now is Shovel Knight on the Wii U. You can see I got my little Shovel Knight amiibo here. He's actually one of my pickups that I was going to talk about today. Very, very fun game and a very, very challenging game. I'm glad I beat it. The very last level took me probably about an hour just to beat that, but very satisfying when you do finally do it. There was a few curse words here and there.
Dear Lord, that's the loudest profanity I've ever heard.
And may have almost thrown my controller once or twice, but it was worth the completion. I haven't gone back yet, but once you beat it, it opens up the Plague Knight where you can go through and play another scenario through him. I will go back at some point and play that one, but I figured I would move on to some new things to play. And in my previous pickup video, you saw that I got a copy of Super Back to the Future 2 for my wife, and I'm happy to say that she has beaten that one. It took her about a week to beat that. She was addicted to playing it. She had to use the password. She didn't do it obviously in one consecutive sitting, but she did beat every single level that she came across, and she loved it. Watching her play it and just seeing all the levels, it was definitely the best Back to the Future game out there. The Telltale games are cool, but this one follows the movie Back to the Future to a T. It's awesome watching it progress through and the different levels you do and beat it. And when, spoiler alert, when you beat it, it's Biff running into the car of manure and it falls on him and you beat the game there. So awesome to my wife for completing that. Chalk that one up for her. Now that I've beaten a few games, I can let you know about a couple of the games that I've been playing now to take the place of those ones that I've finished playing. I'm still playing Jeanne d'Arc on the PSP. I think I'm about halfway through that one. Still really enjoying that one. I normally just play that at bedtime, or if the kids are watching TV and I just want to get in a little bit of time to play. And then the other new one that I played, or starting to play, I haven't played that much of it, is the Valkyrie Chronicles on the PS3. I love this so far, and I'm barely into it. It's basically a tactical strategy game with RPG elements. I guess if that's how you want to word it. I posted a picture up on the Game Nation Network site, and a lot of people said it's a really good game and they thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm liking all of it too now. Choosing your, I'm actually past the point now where you get introduced to the picking your army and choosing which characters you want to use, and then you can level up the different weapons and your tanks as well. So I will be moving into the next battle after that, where I'm assuming I'm going to get to control some more people. But very fun game, and I'm enjoying that one a lot. One other thing I was just going to quickly talk about. I'm big into zombies. I know Walking Dead starts up again this weekend. I'm excited to see that. And Walking Dead's good, don't get me wrong, I like it. I think the comics are a little bit better, but understandable they can't do that on TV. But if you haven't watched it yet and you're looking for another alternative to The Walking Dead, and everybody's probably out there has watched this but me, and I just started it, and that's Z Nation. I've watched first 3 episodes of that and I am hooked. I can't wait to go back. There's 2 seasons in it. It's on Netflix. They've been approved for a 3rd season already, and it's just so awesome. Basically, it's Walking Dead, and they took out all the boring crap that's in The Walking Dead, and it's just non-stop action, and the story is developing great, and all the characters are awesome. It's got DJ Qualls in it. You might remember him from 90s movie, or I guess it was 90s or 2000s movie where him and his buddies go on the road. I think it's Road Trip is what the name of the movie is. So he was the geeky guy in the Road Trip.
It's not cheating if you spread peanut butter all over your testicles and let your dog lick it off. Because it's your dog.
Jesus Christ.
You know, because it's your dog.
No, yeah, we got it.
But yeah, he's in it and he's awesome. He's almost like a narrator, I guess you could say, but he plays a cool role. I mean, maybe his role changes as it goes, but again, 3 episodes in and I am hooked. If you have not checked out Z Nation, then definitely go check it out. And now on to the pickups. And in the words of Chris Farley,
I have what doctors call a little bit
gaming
problem. I used to grab
cartridges
as a kid, 2 at a time.
So yeah, I definitely have a collecting and gaming problem. Just like everybody else out there that's watching me probably does. But hey, at least it's not hard drugs or anything like that, or gambling or things like that. So video games isn't too bad, in my opinion. So let's go over everything that I've gotten. So along with the Shovel Knight here, I also picked up the Lego Dimensions, a couple sets for that. We got the Back to the Future one that comes with Doc Brown and the time-traveling train.
Great Scott!
We haven't actually opened these and put them together yet. And then we also got the Ghostbusters one that comes with the Ecto-1, Peter Venkman, and then the Ghost Trap.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass!
So we'll put these ones together at some point. We haven't done them yet. The Lego Dimensions game is really, really fun. I enjoy it a lot. So we're looking forward to being able to try out those levels. Those all of these 3 items were purchased at Walmart. And then this next pickup, I had a friend of my wife's pick up for me. Great deal on this game. I haven't seen it anywhere cheaper, and that's Mario Superstar Baseball on the GameCube, and that cost me $20 cash, and that one's complete. I never played it before. I popped it in and tried it. I got my butt kicked the first time I played it. I don't know about anybody else. Once I figured out you had to hold in the A button to power up your swing, or the pitching it did it, but the swing I didn't realize it. Once I figured that out, I knew how to play better, and I did better. So very fun game. If you haven't got it, you find it on the cheap. I think it's going for about $30, so I paid $20 for it. Awesome deal. Pick it up if you're a baseball fan and a Mario fan. And then at a local pawn shop, my wife was in one day. She saw these couple games, picked them up for me. The first one is Valia Knights 2 on the PSP. I don't own the first one, and nor do I own the one on the Wii. They are on my wants list, so when I can pick them up on the cheap and cheap, I will. And as well with that, she picked me up a copy of Tiny Toons Adventure 2, Trouble in Wacky Land. Wacky Land? Yeah, Wacky Land. I had never played this one before. I own the first one, and it's really fun. This is a totally different game than the first one. It's still somewhat enjoyable. You basically play almost mini games, and you have to earn coins to unlock other portions of it, I guess is the best way to describe it. So different, it's all right. I'll keep it for the collection anyways, just to complete the Tiny Toons Adventure set. And then on the same day as picking up those 2, we took a trip into EB Games, and I got myself my own first pop figure, and that's Sackboy. So hopefully that doesn't glare too much. And you know what? I'm gonna open him right here live. He hasn't been opened yet. I don't know. I don't really collect too many of these. I've gotten a few for my wife, the Back to the Future ones, and I don't like keeping them in their boxes. I like taking them out and enjoying them. So if you're a collector and you think I'm sacrilegious, too bad. It's just like the Amiibos. I open all my Amiibos up too. So this guy, this is the first time me getting a really good look at him, and wow, he is very cool. Definitely a nice little figure here. Or what's a better shot? Right there, so you get the white background. So he's very cool. I'll find a spot for him on my shelf over by my PlayStation stuff. I really like the Sackboy and the Little Big Planet series. So if you haven't tried those games, pick them up. If you like the figure, go grab them. Very cool. Okay, these next grabs were all in a one day. If you follow me on social media, you've probably seen them already, but I'm gonna go over them anyways. Got a stack of stuff here, and we've got Bad Street Brawler. Again, this was from the same pawn shop. My wife picked up those other ones. I went in myself that time to see, so I paid $5 for that. I thought that was a good deal. And at the same pawn shop, I grabbed a copy of the Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins. I own the Wii U one, and everybody says how that's supposed to become rare or whatever. I don't know, it's just a really fun game, and this is the same. I don't know if it's exactly the same game or not, but it'll be a similar style, so it'll be a lot of fun. And then these next ones here, I picked up at EB Games. Don't know anything about this one, just that it looked really cool, and it was really cheap. And it's the One Piece Ultimate World Red. So apparently this is a series that's been around for a while. Let me know if you've played it or if you enjoy it. It looks really unique, a very anime style, and I actually think it's based off an anime. Somebody can correct me there, because I'm not 100% sure. So I haven't tried it yet, but it looks cool. And again, it was on the cheap, that's why I grabbed it. This one we got for the kids, Scribblenut Unlimited for the Wii U. It's always nice to add more Wii U games to the collection, especially we're on the cheap and cheap. And then this one I had to pick up just for the price of it. It's the Super Mario All-Stars 25th Anniversary Collection at EB Games. It's a tear here on the back, little rough shape, but other than that, it's in mint shape. And this was with my EB Edge card. It's $26 at EB Games. And if you look on price charting, it's going for, I believe, 50 US, somewhere around there. Anyways, Fraser mentioned that he needed this from Party Play Gaming, so it's his. He can pay me what I paid for it, and he gets an awesome game to add to his collection. So those were another trip that I picked these guys up. And then my last stack of games. See, I told you I had a problem. These ones, my buddy and I went out on a trip to do some promoting for the Barrie Game Exchange coming up Sunday, March 20th. If you can make it, make sure to come out. But these ones we picked up at a couple pawn shops we visited and some places we put some posters off. First one I got here was Micro Machines for the N64. My buddy actually gave me this one. It's got a little bit of a rough condition there, so he's getting himself another copy. I didn't have this one, so I picked that up. Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise for the 360. I thought this was the last one I needed, but it turns out I need party animals, so this one will just get sold or traded to somebody else. Unfortunately, I can't return it, but no big deal. It wasn't that much money anyways. This was from EB Games, so were a couple of these other ones here. So, bought a whole bunch of games at EB Games again. I've never seen this one at EB, and that's Tales of Grace's F for the PS3. All my local ones, all in around me, I've never seen it, and this was just a little bit further. It was like $33 for this one, which is below price charting. It's one I've been wanting to add for a while. Final Fantasy's Echoes of Time on the DS. I bought it because I didn't think I had it, but I do. I guess that's when you got these problems, you're buying doubles the games. But anyways, this one again will go up for trade. And then these next two, I was ecstatic to be able to find. I got Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the Wii. Always love collecting Wii games, especially on the cheap and cheap. These guys were $13.50 each for that Wii one. And then this one here, this one I yoinked out from underneath my buddy.
Yoink! Yoink! Yoink!
Yoink!
Yoink!
Yoink!
Yoink! Yoink! Yoink!
Yoink! Yoink!
Yoink!
Yoink!
Yoink! Yoink! Yoink! Yoink! Yoink!
Yoink!
Yoink!
Yoink!
Who also needed it, but I beat him to it, and that's Metal Slug Anthology for the Wii. I heard the controls aren't the best, but I like having the Wii games. I don't know. It's just really fun collecting for the Wii. So those were from EB Games. And then these last two here were from a pawn shop. This wasn't on my radar, but my buddy said, just because of the style of games I've been playing lately, that I'll probably like this, and it's Advance Wars Days of Ruin on the DS. It's supposed to be a really fun game, so I picked that up on his recommendation. And then the last one here is Dragon Quest V Hand of the Heavenly Bride, and that cost me $10. And I think this is going for like 44 on price charting or somewhere around, or in Canadian dollars, so I think it's 30 something US. So this actually completes my Dragon Quest games on my DS, so I've been looking for this one for a while and I got it. So yeah, I definitely have a little bit of a game problem, but that's okay. And then just the last little thing I picked up, I got it today at a dollar store, cost me $2 plus tax, I guess, so $2.25 or whatever it is, and that's volume 1 of Cops. So it's got episode 1 through 32 on it.
Cops, Central Organization of Police Specialists, fighting crime in a future time, protecting Empire City from Big Boss and his gang of crooks.
I open it up, and it's just 3 different discs in it. You can see there. I remember growing up watching this. I was a child of the 80s/90s, and I remember watching this on Saturday morning cartoons. This was one of my favorites, among others. I loved X-Men. I loved this. What else was there? There was Brave Star was another one I remember watching all the time. There's a whole bunch of them, but yeah, this is one I remember watching for the price of it. I'm hoping I can get my son to sit down and watch it with me. If not, I'll enjoy it. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Very happy to have all you as subscribers. Please like, share this. If you know somebody else that might like watching my videos that isn't a subscriber already, please pass it on. I just like making these videos for everybody and sharing my collection with everybody and just getting the feedback, what people games like, giving me suggestions on games I should play. So thanks again. Remember to game on and game often.